I see this actually a lot in terms of, like kind of like feeling like stuck in this spot where it's like, hey, everyone perceptually thinks I should have been a manager by now. And that's not necessarily like everyone's desire. Management's not for everybody. I specifically see it very much in like engineering. Like a lot of engineers go in to solve like fun, interesting technical problems, not people problems. So it's like a very different skill set. However, it's like great to have a manager on the technical side who is very technical,
Mhm,
right? Like
mhm.
I think there's a lot of respect to go with that. But I think part of this is like again, I don't have any context to your background really or like your resume. Again, happy to chat offline if you want to connect with me. I, my first thought is like, hey, what are you signaling for, right? And like, what are you speaking to when you are applying? I think we're at this point in time where it's like specific, like, hey, I'm a hardcore IC. It's like high level IC. This is the path I've explicitly chosen to take because I mean we find that all the time in all the companies I've been in. It's like a lot of people get pushed to management that shouldn't be managers and like they always regret it and they just want to go work on technical exciting things. And so it sounds like you kind of are like, I like my job, let me continue to grow on the IC path, and like you can still lead and guide people here and there, but like you don't want to deal with the manager track. So totally respect it. I think part of it for me is like, hey, how are you signaling it, what are you signaling? I don't really believe in like the cutting the resume down personally. Other people might disagree. uh, I think like all your experience is valid experience and it's signal of various skills and all the things to me. So the more the better for me. If you go past the 2-page resume, I don't care personally. But I do think it might take some reworking to understand like what am I signaling within that experience and like talk a little bit more about outcomes. I think it's just like kind of reworking like what are you signaling for a little bit. And again, I know this is extremely hard, like extremely challenging, and companies will assess this all very differently. But like I think you got to be true to yourself and like really dial in like what is your brand for your career and like how do you speak about it in your resume or your proof of work? Because it sounds like you got some really great experience, but like I don't view it as a red flag. Like you don't want to be a manager. It's like sweet, we got a lot of gnarly technical problems. Let's bring you in to work on it. Like we don't need the people management side. And those opportunities are out there.